Episode 13 Opening English. Welcome to episode 13 of The Beautiful Spy. This series was selected as a finalist in the second Proud Korean Scenario Contest, and tells a story where espionage, trust, and quiet desire intersect. In this episode, a brief pause after the mission, a rainy beach in Sokcho, and a moment when two people step just slightly closer than before. Chapter 13 Shackles on Bare Desire. I've never felt like this before. Go-eun-hee said it plainly. Pardon? Daebeom, you scored a lot of points with me today. Really? You know, you have this subtle way of driving women crazy. You're practically a pro. What? What do you mean? It's strange an investigator and literature don't usually go together. But that contradiction is unbearably attractive. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. We're already in downtown Sokcho. What would you like to eat? I want abalone mulho. Cold, with red spicy broth. Then I'll take you there. The famous Mulho restaurant, known for its long history, was packed with people. The waiting time alone was a full hour. Strangely, it didn't feel boring or like wasted time at all. They looked out toward the beach right in front of them. Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, it really is. Should we take a walk along the beach while we wait? It was Eun-hee who suggested it first. She said she wanted to see the sea in the rain. Sure. Just a moment. I'll go get an umbrella from the car. Daebeom returned and opened the umbrella. Doesn't look like it'll stop anytime soon. Yeah, the clouds got thick so fast. Daebeom, carry my bag for me. Kong Daebeom's heart meets its fate. Without asking, without even waiting for permission, Eun-hee casually hooked her handbag over Daebeom's shoulder. Like a couple that had been together for years. Daebeom didn't seem to mind at all. The bag slipped slightly, and instead of using his hand, he shrugged his shoulder to settle it back in place. A woman entrusting her bag to someone was a quiet sign of trust. It felt like Daebeom had truly stepped into Eun-hee's heart. Even in the rain, the sea is still romantic, isn't it? It is. I think so too. Seeing the sea in the rain, what does it make you think of? Her sentences were getting shorter now. More fluent. Perhaps another sign of trust. Eun-hee, even a rainy sea feels like good material for writing, don't you think? It does. Maybe it's time we reorganize our language. From now on, let's drop the formalities titles, speech patterns. Except in official settings. Oh, should we? Eun-hee? Listening to that essay earlier, I suddenly felt like leaning on you. A lot. On me? Yes. I've never felt that way before. So let's say we're more than friends, strategic partners. Yahoo! Yes. A wide smile spread across Daebeom's face. He pressed forward, sealing it. So, Eun-hee, does that mean today is our day one? Officially something between flirting and dating? It's a step above that. Not strategic partners anymore, emotional partners. She defined it clearly. But at work, or when others are around, we hide it completely. You confident? Absolutely. Then that's settled. How long do you think we can keep it secret? I wonder. How long? I'm really curious. Me too. Whoever slips up first gets punished. Deal. I agree. Whatever the other says, you obey. I'm in. Daebeom, look at me for a moment. He lifted the umbrella slightly and met her gaze. Here. Look into my eyes. I see it. I can see my face reflected in your eyes. And then without warning, Eun-hee's lips moved in. Daebeom's heartbeat crushed his reason. Was it even allowed to shake a man's heart this violently? No warning. No defense. But under the umbrella, in the rain. They didn't need to care about anyone else's eyes. Eun-hee's sweet lips touched his. Soft. Sweet. Fragrant. Daebeom tilted his sharp nose slightly. Adjusting the angle. No formulas needed. His body found it naturally. Their philtrums crossed just slightly. Her tongue slipped quietly between his lips. Emboldened by Eun-hee's confidence, Daebeom bit her lip in return. A faint scent of caramel macchiato lingered. A taste beyond language. A taste no one would notice even if they died. Profound. Never tiring. Never dull. Breath soaked into breath. A rough gasp escaped from deep inside him. They held each other warmly. Then wildly, they looked at each other, as if they might burn everything down. Daebeom leaned in again, as if to confirm this was real. Eun-hee met him halfway. Time passed with lips searching lips again. Tongues busy, exploratory. Like a reconnaissance mission. Eun-hee gazed up at him. Deep eyes. Strong brows. A sharp jawline. In her small hands. His muscular back rose and fell quietly with breath. Gulp. Swallowing unconsciously. His broad, powerful chest was unexpectedly warm. Comforting. Light rain fell, cool enough to raise goosebumps. Yet his chest felt like a warm shelter. Clinging like an inner layer of clothing. Without warning, his lips came down again. Like a tsunami, as they waited for their table. The rainy beach pulled them closer. Sharing one umbrella, everything felt damp. Half of Daebeom's clothes were soaked. From shielding Eun-hee. Still, he didn't mind. Let's hurry and eat mulho, then go. Where? Sokcho Central Market. Let's go. There's something I want to buy you, He. She looked excited, like a child on a picnic. They entered a jewelry shop the moment they arrived. Old, rare antiques filled the shelves. In a corner case, Daebeom found it. A yellow jade hairpin. Perfect for her neatly twisted bun. Hey, how about this? It's pretty. You're buying it for me? Of course. I should buy things for my own he. It's glossy, elegant, exactly my style. You like it? Obviously. You're the one buying it. Hold on. I'll put it in your hair. You do it. Daebeom removed the yellow pencil tucked in her hair, and replaced it with the jade hairpin. He held a hand mirror and walked toward the large wall mirror. The jade hairpin looked beautiful in her bun. Elegant. Black, glossy hair with a hint of yellow light. And it was a gift from the man she liked. Modern and classical, existing together. They moved on to the crab alley. Crabs chopped and boxed, visually mouth-watering. Seasoned rice mixed inside crab shells. Let's buy those crab shell bibimbap for later. Sounds good. They also bought potato pancakes. Grilled by a sharp-tongued grandmother at the alley's end. Made from scratch. People waited patiently. Daebeom gave a thumbs up. They booked a hotel overlooking Sokcho Beach. 2 rooms. Rooms 301 and 302. Thank you. After dinner, they walked along the night sea. He's room was right next to Daebeom's. They ate the market food together in her room. Drank wine. Sitting on the bed, he spoke first. Daebeom, come here. You can lie next to me. He lay down slowly beside her. Late at night, she smelled faintly of seaweed. At work, she often smelled of chemicals. Was she always this bright, this clear? The yellow jade hairpin replaced the pencil. Her lips covered his first. Hot breaths crossed. Sweet like caramel macchiato. As his excitement rose, at the brink, she commanded, like handling a pet. Wait. He hesitated, moved closer again. Hey, wait. That's enough. Wait. Something in her tone made him freeze. Daebeom, you like me, right? Of course. Then let me see how much you cherish me. Always. Then the test starts today. Question mark. Precious things are meant to be savored slowly. If you devour honey all at once, there's nothing left. What is she saying? Wait. This is torture. Better to chant sutras at a temple. But tonight, let's just hold each other. One bed. Just holding? I don't think I can take it. Think of it as saving. Come over in your sleepwear. She wore a thin camisole, almost sheer. Short, light shorts. He wore a tank top and wine-colored briefs. What could be a harsher test? Her soap scent fresh. Clean. His body reacted despite himself. I want to hold you. Back hugging her was cruel. His arousal brushed against her. He pulled back, flustered. It's okay. That's fine. Why? It means you're healthy. True. I've done a lot of dissections. I know. She laughed, wrapping his arm. Just hold me tonight. Next time might be different. That's a brutal patience test. Precious things slowly. Honey, little by little. He pulled her head onto his chest. Listening to his heartbeat, she whispered, I've claimed you. I pressed your heart switch. Then it settled. I was already burning. They talked all night in each other's arms. Stories of ancestors. Of sacrifice. Is it okay that we fit this well? It's destiny. Then, a phone rang, breaking the quiet dawn. Beep beep. Episode 13 ending English. Some bonds are not born from danger, but from restraint. What is held back often burns longer. Thank you for listening to episode 13 of The Beautiful Spy. A finalist of the second Proud Korean Scenario Contest. Their quiet night ends here, but the world they belong to never truly rests. Episode 14 will continue. Episode 14 Meeting the Handler, Heuksa. A sweet vacation ends the moment a phone rings. While Daebeom keeps his cover. Team leader Yoon Juntae crosses into Japan, tailing Park Tae-sik all the way to Kyoto. At Kiyomizu-dera, beneath the crowd and the rain, a man with a white beard finally appears. Heuksa. A calm smile, a polished voice, and a conversation that sounds like art, but smells like something darker. If you enjoy cinematic spy stories with sharp dialogue, subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. It helps this series survive. Now, let's begin. Episode 14. Contact with the handler, Heuksa. Ring. The sudden ringing of the phone made Daebeom tense. He was on vacation. Who would be this inconsiderate to call now? The caller ID read Team Leader Yoon Juntae. Hey, what's going on? Senior Kong, where are you right now? Well, I'm finally enjoying a vacation sweet as honey. Dr. Go Eun-hee drew an X in the air with her fingers. Say you're alone. Daebeom caught the signal and nodded slightly. Sounds like there's a woman next to you. A woman? What nonsense. If only there were one. Then where are you? I'm heading down to my hometown. Figured I'd visit some relatives for the first time in a while. Ah, I see. I'm planning a short trip to Japan. Why? Did you catch something? Looks like there'll be a harvest soon. What's someone trying to make contact with the Japanese handler, Heuksa? Yes. That's right. I'll be tailing him during the Japan trip. Got it. Fight on. Make it a big one and watch your back. Understood. Your vacation ends today, right? Yeah. Today's the last day. I'll head back soon. Then let's meet after I return from Japan. Okay. As the call ended, drive. Go-eun-hee smiled softly. You're smooth, Daebeom. You pretend effortlessly. Looks like you've done this a lot. Think I could act professionally? You wouldn't even need acting school. Should we stop by Wajanpo before heading back? Let's watch the waves. The white foam when they crash, it's beautiful. All right, Eun-hee, but I can't move. Why? Are you hurt? No, you kept me up all night, sleep torture. All right then. I'll give you a kiss on the cheek, so hurry up and get ready, my baby. I protected Go-eun-hee till the very end yesterday, you know. I know. You scored plenty of points. Let's look forward to what's next. Pat pat. Doctor. Go lightly tapped the firm curve of Daebeom's hips through his briefs. They looked like friends. They felt like lovers. A disguised surveillance vehicle. The logo New World Communications painted on its side. Inside, several agents monitored the communications of the target Park Tae-sik. Park Tae-sik was speaking in Japanese. Yes. I'll be flying to Japan the day after tomorrow. Flight at 1:20 p.m. 1:20 p.m. the day after tomorrow? Timing's good? Yes. Where shall we meet? The contact point will be Kiyomizu-dera in Kyoto. Understood. I'll see you at Kiyomizu-dera. Check regularly if you're being tailed. Yes. No need to worry. Park Tae-sik took out a pen and wrote something on a blank sheet. Inside the vehicle, two monitoring agents suddenly formed an O with their fingers. They'd caught something. The day of Park Tae-sik's departure arrived. And the agents were busy. Book Japan flight tickets for the day after tomorrow. Yes. I'll inform the team leader. Park Tae-sik exited his apartment building and loaded his luggage into his car. From a surveillance vehicle nearby, agents kept their eyes fixed on him. Park Tae-sik's car sped down the road. A tail vehicle followed at a careful distance. Incheon International Airport. The target vehicle entered the international terminal. As Park Tae-sik ascended the escalator, agents followed discreetly. He scanned his surroundings repeatedly, checking for tails. Each time, the agents adjusted swiftly, avoiding detection. On the flight to Japan, once Park Tae-sik was confirmed asleep under a blanket, the agents relaxed. Orange juice, please. Team leader Yoon Juntae gulped down the juice, clearly thirsty. After landing, Park Tae-sik transferred to the Shinkansen. From time to time, he whispered into his phone while staring out the window. An agent nearby pretended to read a newspaper, ears perked. When the target headed toward the restroom, Agent Yongdae casually watched from the entrance. Afternoon. Osaka streets. While shopping, Park Tae-sik suddenly entered a large department store. An agent rushed in after him. But the target had vanished. Juntae steadied his startled heart and scanned the area. Then, Park Tae-sik appeared at an ice cream stand. He found an empty seat and leisurely enjoyed his treat. Bzzz. Juntae's phone vibrated. The screen read Yun Yang. Now? At a moment like this? If I don't answer, I'm dead. Hey, most beautiful Yun Yang in the world. Do you know what day it is today? Juntae froze. My wife's birthday. I'm dead. And I'm on a business trip to Japan of all times. Of course I know. It's my heart-thumping lady's birthday. He lowered his posture completely. Are you coming home or not? I want to, but everyone's pulling all-nighters because of the exhibition. What can I do? On a day like this, come home early. Are you the only one working 24 hours a day? What are you, some critical NIS agent? I know. I'm frustrated too. In all of Paju, are you the only employee? Then ask for double the salary. If I were working alone, I'd be insane. Others are here too. Are you cheating on me? What? Am I crazy? Leaving the most beautiful wife in the world to cheat? No, something's off. It must be an affair. An affair? It's a reading affair. I told you about the publishing expo. I've got good instincts. Be careful. If I catch you, I'll break your legs. Yes, ma'am. I love Hyunyang. Brighter than pearls. Stop your nonsense. Her anger showed no sign of cooling. What do you mean, stop your nonsense, to your heavenly husband? Juntae shook his head at the phone. When did she change like this? It's all my fault. You don't want to listen? You can't even satisfy your own wife at night and you dare talk back? No. If a man who can't even go home daily gets offended by his wife's advice, he's not even human. Just a warning. Today is my birthday until midnight. If you're late, I'll lock the door. Goodbye. The call ended. Juntae stared at the dead screen. This is Japan. How am I supposed to get back? This is my life. Near Kiyomizu-dera, Kyoto. Park Tae-sik checked his watch. He was anxious. He lingered at the entrance. Turned back. Am I being followed? He slowly moved toward the promised waterfall. He could see at Ottawa Falls. He scanned his surroundings again. No tail yet. From behind a pine tree, sharp eyes watched him. That familiar white beard from the photograph. Heuksa smiled warmly, embracing Tae-sik and patting his back. Park Tae-sik showed deep respect. They walked toward Ottawa Falls. A long line had already formed. As they drank the cool water, wishing for family health and happiness, they talked quietly, walking close together. Heuksa spoke first. The water of Ottawa symbolizes wisdom, health, and longevity. Yes, I've heard that. If you had to choose, which would you take? None of them. An unexpected answer. Heuksa chuckled knowingly. You're a businessman. You want money. That's right. Money is king, after all. I'm embarrassed my true feelings were exposed. Human nature. Is there anyone who dislikes money? I was so careful, yet my materialism was laid bare. I'll send you a fine painting. It'll bring great fortune. Really? Do you like Impressionist art? Impressionism? Didn't know he was into art. He does look like an artist. Why? You dislike Impressionism? I didn't realize you had such deep artistic knowledge. What did you think someone like me knew nothing of art? No, I'm just ashamed of my limited knowledge. You must keep looking at paintings. That's how you cultivate taste. Yes. The people you meet change. Your circle's caliber rises. I understand. I especially like Monet's poppy field. Monet? Any particular reason? He was the first to argue that landscapes and colors change with light. The first matters. Because of him, the term Impressionism was born. So that's how it came to be. A man of profound knowledge, Heuksa. A former North Korean Operations Department agent. Black-rimmed glasses. White beard. Always with a cane. Once active under Oguk Ryul. Later demoted after the spy network was uncovered by the NIS. He painted it dozens of times. Dozens? To capture the light. A man of obsession. He painted Rouen Cathedral and haystacks at sunset repeatedly. It's an honor to know such a man. Rough brush strokes, too. You're truly immersed in Impressionism. Looking at poppies reminds me of my hometown. What does your hometown have to do with poppies? The hills were full of them. Enchanting. I see. In the painting, a woman in a hat, a child under white clouds. It feels peaceful. You must think of family. I have none. I married the Workers' Party. I'm sorry. Aren't poppies beautiful? And a major source of income for the North. That's why I was treated well. I like poppies too. You do? Yes. I grow some indoors. The colors enchant you. I get intoxicated just looking. This friend knows poppies well. Ha ha ha. Their conversation bloomed like flowers. Nearby, team leader Yoon Juntae passed casually. Agent 2 snapped photos from a distance. They're entering a cafe. Stay close. Time passed slowly. Inside the cafe, whispers were exchanged. They're leaving. Copy. Secure the cup Heuksa used. Done. Excellent. Fingerprints of Heuksa Operations Department. Move. Upon return, prioritize fingerprint analysis. Contact Cabinet Intelligence Agency K immediately. EP14 and that was episode 14. Meeting the handler, Heuksa. Juntae finally captures the contact scene. And the NIS comes one step closer. Not through a gunshot, but through small, silent evidence. Yet the real question remains. Was this meeting just business? Or the first move of a bigger trap? Next episode, the chase tightens. And one mistake could burn the entire operation. If you liked today's episode, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Your support keeps the next chapter coming. See you in episode 15.